Yo, what's going on, everybody? We are back again with another video. And for today's video, we gonna be talking about this trade. You know, this crazy trade for Ben Simmons that Bleacher Report, came up with. This crazy trade from Bleacher Report. And the reason why I'm calling it crazy, because this is a crazy trade. A lot of y'all will know that this is a really crazy, unrealistic trade. I don't see this happening. But let's still look at it just for fun. And this trade is for Ben Simmons. So here's a trade, okay? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. So this is a 5-team trade. The Philadelphia 76ers received Damian Lillard and Bradley Beal. They came. I don't know about that. That's good for Philadelphia. I don't know how realistic is that. The Brooklyn Nets received De'Aaron Fox, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and a 2023 second-round pick from Philadelphia. The Blazers received Ben Simmons, Harrison Barnes, Steph Curry, 2022 first-round pick from Philadelphia, some first-round pick from Philadelphia. The Wizards received CJ McCollum, Buddy Hield, Tyrese Maxey, a 2024 first-round pick, and another 2024 first-round pick. And then the Sacramento Kings. Damn, I feel bad for Kyrie. They received Kyrie Irving. Well, they're not going to receive Kyrie Irving. Remember, if Kyrie gets traded to the Sacramento Kings, he's going to retire. We already know he's going to retire. So, in theory, they're going to receive Tobias Harris, Nazir Little, and a first-round pick and a second-round pick. We all know if Kyrie got traded to the worst team in California, he's going to, no offense to any Kings fan, but it is true. He's going to retire. Let's be honest. He doesn't want. Why the hell would he want to play Sacramento? Like, I would feel bad for Kyrie Irving if this happened. After with the whole vaccine situation and now dealing with this, nah. So let's talk about Philadelphia. How realistic is this? Out of 100, I would say out of 10, 10 being the most ridiculous, the most realistic, I would probably give this a 1. I don't. How's Philadelphia gonna get both Damian Lillard and Bradley Beal, 2 superstars, with just Ben Simmons alone, without having to give up Joel Embiid? Tell me how. That's not gonna happen. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. The Blazers alone don't want Ben Simmons for Damian Lillard. I don't see it happening. Why would the Nets get? Let's talk about the Brooklyn Nets. Why would the Nets downgrade from Kyrie Irving to De'Aaron Fox and then get Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who's just a role player who, he can shoot threes and play some defense? Why would the Nets do this? Why would the Nets downgrade from Kyrie Irving to De'Aaron Fox? I don't get it. Let's talk about the Portland Blazers. If the Blazers did this, I'm pretty sure Blazer fan will be on suicide watch. Like, if you're a Blazer fan, you see this happening. If you're a fan of the NBA and you have a friend that's a Blazers fan and this trade happens, make sure you call him on the phone, because you don't want to make sure you never know if he's on a suicide watch. You never know. The Portland is gonna lose Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, and they're gonna get back Ben Simmons and Harrison Barnes, and then some first round pick and a role player, Steph Curry, but Ben Simmons and Harrison Barnes. Imagine replacing Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum with Ben Simmons and Harrison Barnes. Imagine how trash that trade would be. Because Ben Simmons, we already know, he wants to play in a big city. He wants to play in LA. He wants to play in those types of cities. He doesn't want to play in a small city like Portland. And Portland isn't known for like a fun city like Los Angeles and Miami. That's where Ben Simmons wants to play in. So, if Portland did this, there's a chance that they would get Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons already just doesn't want to be there. After 1 year, let's say the Blazers don't even make the playoffs, Ben Simmons just doesn't want to be there. Bad trade for the Blazers, bad trade for the Nets, good ass trade for the 76ers. Let's talk about the Wizards. In my opinion, this is a bad trade for the Wizards. Why? Because you're losing Bradley Beal, a superstar, who's in his prime, or at least gonna enter his prime, for CJ McCollum and Buddy Hield. And I know Tyrese Maxey could be something, but come on, you're losing Bradley Beal. You can get Bradley Beal for more than this. And the Sacramento Kings, oh my God, Kyrie Irving. Yes, I know it says you're getting Kyrie Irving, but do not, if you're a Kings fan, do not expect that. If Kyrie didn't retire, this would be a good trade because you're literally upgrading from De'Aaron Fox to Kyrie Irving. This is a good trade for Sacramento. But guess what? If Kyrie gets traded to the Sacramento Kings, I would have bet $1 million that he would retire after. So, in reality, all you're getting back is Tobias Harris and Nasir Little. You're giving up De'Aaron Fox for Tobias Harris and Little. So, I don't like that trade for the Sacramento Kings. If this were to happen, the only team that would win this trade is Philadelphia. Why? They're getting 2 superstars for just Ben Simmons and some first round picks that are not gonna be valuable because they're gonna have 3 superstars for the next 5 years. Okay? This trade is only good for Philadelphia. The rest is just nah. Portland, we already know it's not good for Portland. They're gonna lose their franchise player, the second best point guard in the league for Ben Simmons, who's not even top 20. Some people say he's not top 20. He's not even top 10. You're giving up a top 2 point guard, the second best point guard in the league. Well, hold up, I wouldn't really say that because Kyrie Irving, I forgot. Stephen Curry, Kyrie Irving, Damian Lillard. I would say top 3 point guard. I'm not trying to piss off any Kyrie fans or Curry fans. So, in Portland's situation, you're giving up a top 3 point guard, the third best point guard in the league, for Ben Simmons, who's not even a top 10 player. And then Harrison Barnes, who's just inconsistent. He's inconsistent and has a big contract. Bad trade for the Blazers. Bad trade for the Wizards. Bad trade for the Kings. Because why is it a bad trade for the Kings? Kyrie Irving's going to retire. We already know that. If Kyrie didn't retire, this would be a good-ass trade for Sacramento and Philadelphia. But unfortunately, if Kyrie gets traded to the Kings, he's going to retire. He doesn't want to play with Marvin. He probably doesn't want to play with Marvin Bagley. He doesn't want to play with all these young players. Come on. Let's be honest on that. So, this trade from Bleacher Report, this is a crazy trade. I don't even know who the hell made this up. Like, whoever made this up is a 76ers fan, okay? Whoever made it, somebody probably had a 5-year-old kid just be like, they probably told a 5-year-old kid to be like, hey, make a random trade for Ben Simmons and we'll put it up on our website, you know. I don't know who the hell made this up. If you're watching, if you made this up, I'm gonna give you an F for this. I'm gonna give you an F. This is terrible. If you're a Kings fan, Wizards fan, Trailblazers fan, Nets fan, and 76ers fan, well, 76ers fan, we already know what you're gonna say. Comment down below your thoughts on this. Kings fan, keep in mind, you're not getting Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving's gonna retire, okay? So don't think you're gonna get Kyrie Irving. You know, you're basically giving up De'Aaron Fox for Tobias Harris and 2026 first round pick, who probably not even gonna be valuable because Philadelphia is still gonna be good by then. They're gonna have 3 superstars. And then a 2022 second round pick, which, let's be honest, is not gonna be anything. Nasir Little, who hasn't been any good. We don't know how Nasir Little's gonna be. You're giving up De'Aaron Fox for that, okay? Sucks. You're giving up Bradley Beal for CJ McCollum, Buddy Hield, 2 good players. They're both not on the level of Bradley Beal. Tyrese Maxey, we don't know how Tyrese Maxey is gonna turn out to be. I know he had like a 40-point game that season, so who knows what's gonna happen with Maxey. And a 2024 first round pick from Philadelphia, which you already know is not going to be good. 2024 first round pick for Sacramento, which could be decent. Who knows how Sacramento will be by then. But overall, in my opinion, this is not a good trade. I would hope that this doesn't happen. I don't want to see any Blazers fan on suicide watch. Like, I want to see every fan like happy with what they got. Even I don't think the Blazers are really happy with their team. The Blazers, they didn't do anything this offseason. All they did was lose Carmelo Anthony and get Bam Blackmore. And they probably did some other small things that I'm not thinking about. But you know what would be a good trade for Ben Simmons, in my opinion? Ben Simmons for CJ McCollum and some first round picks. That would be a good trade. Ben Simmons and Damian Lillard. Or you can even go crazy. You can even say Ben Simmons for Damian Lillard straight up. I mean, the Sixers get, a top 3 point guard. Pair up with Joel Embiid. If I were Damian Lillard right now, I would force myself out of Portland and go to Philadelphia. If I were Damian Lillard right now and I have an opportunity to play with the best center in the NBA, with arguably the best center in the NBA, I'm doing it. This is one thing I don't like about Damian Lillard. If this was like an Anthony Davis, if Damian Lillard was like Anthony Davis, he would have been a Sixers right now. He might have even been a Laker. If he forced himself to the Los Angeles Lakers a few months ago, he might have been a Laker. But Damian Lillard right now, he has a chance to play with the best center in the NBA, arguably. To play with arguably the best center in the NBA. He has a chance. All he has to do, force himself out of Portland. Only the 76ers, the team that he wants to go to. And there you go, you're playing with the best center in the NBA, arguably. I'm not going to say he's the best center. I don't want to piss off any Denver Nuggets fan, any Jokic fan. But there you go. You're playing with arguably the best center in the NBA. You have a decent team. And you're gonna be good. You don't have to worry about anything else. You have a legitimate chance of winning the championship. You gotta beat the Nets first, and if you beat the Nets, then gotta beat the Lakers. So, you know, Damian Lillard, this is your chance now. Do this now. If I were him right now, Damian Lillard, if you're watching this, do this now. If you want to actually have a real chance of winning a championship. We already know. I know Milwaukee won, Giannis, you know, but come on, let's be honest. Injuries happen. If the Nets didn't get injured, Milwaukee would have probably gotten swept by them, or they would have lost in like 5 games. So, if you guys didn't make it all the way to the end of the video, this was a crazy trade from Bleacher Report. I wanted to do the video about this, so just to give you guys my opinion on this, you know, in my opinion, this is not a good trade. Except, like, this is a great trade for Philadelphia, but the rest of the teams not a good trade. All these teams are basically downgrading. Sacramento's down. Yeah, I know Kyrie Irving's gonna retire if he gets traded. He even said it that if he gets traded, he'll retire. Especially if he gets traded to the Kings. We already know what's gonna happen. So if you guys made it all the way to this part of the video, I really appreciate it. For watching like the majority of the video. And yeah, comment down below if you like this trade. If you have like any other trade for Ben Simmons. If you're a Kings, Wizards, Blazers, Nets fan, comment, even a 76ers fan, comment down below your opinion on this trade. Comment down below what you would do if this trade actually happened. Kings fan, keep in mind you're not getting Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving's gonna retire. And 76er fan, we already know how y'all would feel. Giving up Ben Simmons some useless first round picks, second round picks, and Tyrese Maxey for Damian Lillard and Bradley Beal, I would take it. I would do it. Easy. And Tobias Harris too. You give me Tobias Harris too. Still, you got Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, and Joel Embiid. You got a big 3 right there. You have a good chance of beating the Brooklyn Nets and Los Angeles Lakers. So, comment down below your opinion on this. And yeah, also subscribe for new. Like this video if you agree with me that, you know, but okay, look, for 76ers fan, like this video if you agree with me that this trade is great for you guys. If you're a 76ers fan, like this video if you think that this trade is great for you. Because you're only giving up Ben Simmons, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias, and some first round picks for these 2 superstar players. And then if for the rest of these teams that are involved, if you're a fan of the rest of these teams, like this video if you think that this trade is trash. Especially if you're a Kings fan, because y'all are not getting Kyrie Irving. Like this video if you think that this trade is trash. And if you're a 76er fan, like this video if you think that this trade is good, it's great for you guys. So yeah, also subscribe for new.